like to introduce you the quote given by Hudson Taylor. The famous quote which goes like this: God's work done in God's way will never lack God's supply. It means that when you do good and follow God's plan, He will always provide you with the resources and support you need. Trusting in God's guidance ensure you will have what you need to succeed. Hudson Taylor, A Life of Devotion. Hudson Taylor was a British missionary dedicated his life to sharing the gospel in China. His unwavering faith, cultural adaptability, and commitment to the Chinese people left an enduring impact on the growth of Christianity in the East. From early childhood, Hudson Taylor dreamed of becoming a missionary in China. Though he would struggle with his faith throughout his youth, by age 17 he had settled his spiritual issues and acknowledged God's call to the mission field. Let us see the early life and calling of Hudson Taylor. Hudson Taylor was born in Yorkshire, England in 1832 to a family of pharmacists with a deep Christian faith. At the age of 17, Taylor experienced a profound spiritual awakening and felt called to serve as a missionary in China. He joined China Inland Missionary in 1853, dedicating to evangelizing the interior regions of China. The main part in Hudson Taylor's life, that is, spiritual transformation. Taylor's faith was deeply rooted in his personal relationship with God. He experienced a transformative spiritual renewal that ignited a passion for prayer and reliance on God's provision. At the age of 17, he was reading a pamphlet called Poor Richard in his father's family. He came across the phrase, "the finished work of Christ," which led to a profound personal conversion experience. He realized the significance of Jesus' sacrifice and accepted Christ into his life. Soon after his conversion, Hudson Taylor felt a strong calling to serve as a missionary. Now, let's move to innovative missionary strategies used by Hudson Taylor. Taylor adopted traditional Chinese dress and customs which helped him better connect with the local people. Taylor also empowered and trained local Chinese believers to be the primary evangelist, leading to rapid growth of the church. Taylor also believed that the success of the mission depended on fervent prayer, which was a central part of his approach. Hudson Taylor's commitment to the poor. He served the disadvantaged. His team established orphanages, medical clinics, and schools to serve the poor and marginalized in China. His family lived a simple, self-sufficient lifestyle, modeling their faith and commitment to the Chinese people. Taylor's passion for the poor inspired countless supporters to sacrificially give to China Inland Mission. Let us dive more into China Inland Mission. The China Inland Mission played a pivotal role in the exponential growth of the Chinese church, which today is one of the largest in the world. The mission also established different schools, different training centers that equipped thousands of Chinese Christians for ministry and leadership. His mission also focused on the clinics, hospitals, playing a vital role in medical services, communities across China. His innovative approach to missions inspired a new generation of cross-cultural missionaries worldwide. There were many challenges faced in Hudson Taylor's life. Despite facing significant obstacles like political unrest, personal tragedies, he remained steadfast in his commitment to the mission. His unwavering faith and reliance on prayer enabled him to overcome setbacks and continue his work in China. Over the course of 51-year ministry, he traveled extensively, establishing hundreds of churches and training thousands of local evangelists. I would like to end up by the quote given by Hudson Taylor: God isn't looking for people of great faith, but for individuals ready to follow Him. This quote, which means God values willingness and obedience more than the size of your faith. You don't need to have extraordinary faith to be close to God. You just need to be open and willing to follow His guidance. It's about trusting God's plan and taking steps forward, even if your faith feels small. God supports and leads those who are ready to listen and act on His direction, no matter their level of